the one crucial thing, the absolute make-or-break factor for Australia.
The price.
Exactly. Still completely missing.
Okay, let's unpack this. Mazda has finally shown its hand for a serious electric push in Australia. We're talking about the all-new Mazda 6e.
Yeah, this feels different from their earlier, maybe more cautious steps into EVs.
Definitely seems like their big bet this time.
It really is. And it's slated for, mid-2026? Mazda Australia's MD, Vinesh Bindi, he's calling it a watershed moment.
Watershed moments. Strong words.
Uh-huh. And the aim isn't just, another EV. It's supposed to be the next chapter for Zoom Zoom. Yeah. But electric, they really need this to land well to, catch up.
Catch up is the right phrase, isn't it? The EV market moves so fast.
It does. And we've got these provisional specs, which are interesting, but the one crucial thing, the absolute make-or-break factor for Australia.
The price.
Exactly. Still completely missing, which, given the lead time, is notable.
Okay, so let's dig into the foundations first.
Yeah.
Because this isn't just Mazda R&D in Japan, is it? There's a big partnership here.
A huge one. 20 years, actually, collaborating with China's Changan automobile.
20 years, wow.
Yeah, and that's really the key, I think, to how they're delivering what they call smart electrification and these next-gen techs relatively quickly now.
So for you listening, this means Mazda's essentially plugging into established Chinese EV know-how, architecture, supply chains.
Pretty much. It's probably the only realistic way they could speed things up to this extent. It's a major strategic reliance.
But it still has to look like a Mazda, right?
Yeah.
People expect that Kodo design language.
Yeah, and they've pushed it forward. They're calling it the next evolution of Kodo, Soul of Motion. It looks sleek, smooth lines, low roof, sort of coupe back.
Yeah, quite sporty.
Yeah.
But still a 5-door hatch for practicality.
It looks the part, definitely. But the real Mazda test is the drive, that Jinba Itai feeling Bindi mentioned.
Let's get into the provisional details. What are we looking at?
Okay, so it's a pure battery electric vehicle, a BEV. Power is listed at 190 kilowatts.
190 kilowatt. And it's rear-wheel drive. Single motor at the back.
That's right, which is, decent power for today, but thinking mid-2026.
Will it still feel punchy enough? Especially with dual-motor AWD becoming so common?
That's the question. It sort of signals they might be aiming more for efficiency and the mass market rather than outright, neck-snapping performance.
Right. Now, the battery tech. This sounds like where the Changan partnership really comes into play.
Absolutely. It's a 78 kilowatt-hour lithium iron phosphate battery. LFP.
LFP. Why is that significant?
Well, LFP generally means lower costs, better durability, potentially safer too. The trade-off is usually weight and slightly less energy density compared to, say, NCM batteries.
Which premium brands often use.
Exactly.
We have the advanced LFP battery, great range on paper, super fast charging. Mazda's a trusted brand in Australia.
Yeah.
But it all circles back, doesn't it?
It always does, to the price. We have all this tech, but what does it mean for the wallet?
Because launching in 2026, competitors will have had 2 more years to adjust their pricing, their supply lines.
Exactly. Mazda needs to be aggressive here. If they price it like a premium import, that 190 kilowatt RWD might look a bit underpowered against rivals.
So ultimately, this whole Mazda 6e story, it really highlights a bigger shift, doesn't it? How established car makers have to adapt.
It absolutely does. To get competitive EVs out quickly, they almost have to lean on these deep partnerships, often with Chinese companies who are just miles ahead on batteries and platforms.
It's a fundamental change in how cars are being developed.
Yeah. And maybe the final thought for you to chew on is this. Is this strategy wrapping signature design and brand feel around core tech sourced externally? Is that the template? Is that how all the legacy automakers navigate this massive, expensive electric transition going forward?
Relying on others for the core, focusing on the brand experience?
Yeah.
Interesting question.
Definitely something to watch.